guys, welcome back everyone. Before we start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Today's video, it is going to be about parts of speech. It is actually part 2 of the previous video. We are going to talk about adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, prepositions, and interjections. رابع نوع اللي هو adjectives أو الصفات وهو المستعمل بكثرة أيضا. Adjectives is a word or group of words which modifies or describes a noun or pronoun. يعني كلمة أو مجموعة من الكلمات التي تصف اسما أو ضمير. Types of adjectives. أول نوع اللي هو the most frequently used descriptive adjectives. الصفة الوصفية مثل long, fast, short, heavy. أما النوع الثاني واللي هو demonstrative adjectives اللي هما this, that, these and those. هادو شفناهم في pronouns. بصح يمكن أن يكونوا pronouns. They can be used as pronouns and they can be used as adjectives. So to distinguish between them, when you find a demonstrative plus a verb, it is a pronoun, and when you find a demonstrative plus a noun, it is an adjective. For example, let's say this book is mine. After this there is a noun, so this book is a demonstrative adjective. But this is my book, this here is a pronoun because after this we find a verb. Concerning the third type of adjectives واللي هو distributive adjectives ولا الصفات التوزيعية واللي هما each, every, both, either, neither are also considered both pronoun or an adjective. When we find a distributive after a noun is an adjective, and when we find a distributive after a verb is a pronoun. This is the common rule. For example, let's say both are rich and both men are rich. First, both is a pronoun because after it is a verb, and both men are rich is an adjective because after both there is a noun. بالنسبة للنوع الرابع اللي هو quantitative ولا quantitative adjectives واللي هما الصفات الكمية عنده علاقة بالnumbers. For example, I have 5 books. 5 here is an adjective, يعني every number is an adjective. Also, we find quantifiers, for example, much, few, some, many. Here also are used either a pronoun or an adjective. A pronoun when we find after it a noun, and a pronoun when we find after it a verb, and an adjective when we find after it a noun. For example, much money is needed to start a project. Here is an adjective because after much we find a noun. النوع الخامس واللي هو proper adjectives ولا adjectives of nationality. For example, Algerian food, American people, Italian pasta, and also religion, for example, Islamic architecture, and so on. Now I will give you extra information about adjectives. The first one is the same adjective is used with all the types of nouns as we know, like singular, plural, masculine or feminine. For example, she is smart, he is smart, they are smart. We use the same adjective with all the types. ثاني حاجة, past and present participle are used as an adjective. Present participle with which end with ing, and the past participle which end with ed or irregular verb. For example, this book is interesting, what an exciting trip, the broken window. Also, many nouns in English are used as adjectives for like names of materials. For example, gold, gold ring, plastic bottle, history book, and so on. Also, adjectives are divided into attributed adjectives and predicative adjectives. Attributed adjectives are placed before the noun. For example, it was a sunny day, he is a respectful man. And predicative adjectives are placed after the verb. For example, he seems tired. So, concerning adjective order, when we have a lot of adjectives, we don't know which one we place first, so there is an order we should follow, and the order is the first thing, opinion. Adjectives, for example, funny, bad, lovely. ثاني حاجة السايز واللي هو الحجم, big, small. ثالث حاجة shape واللي هو الشكل, round, square. رابع حاجة اللي هو الage واللي هو العمر, old, young, ancient. رابع حاجة اللي هي الcolor, pink, red. خامس حاجة واللي هي الorigin, for example, Algerian, Chinese, Japanese. سابع حاجة هو الماتيريال ولا المادة, wood, ceramic, plastic, metal, silk, gold. For example, we have old, black, and beautiful, and we want to put it in a sentence. we should follow the order, and we say it is beautiful old black car. Or for another example, it is a short white cotton dress. Concerning adverbs, adverbs tells you how, when, or where something happened. It modifies a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. For example, he speaks slowly. Slowly here it modifies the verb speak. It is very cold. Very here it modifies the adjective cold. And he runs very quickly. Very here it modifies the adverb quickly. Types of adverbs ولا أنواع الادverbs. أول نوع اللي هو الأكثر استعمالا adverbs of manner. Answer the question how. It tells you how an action happened. تجيب عن السؤال كيف. They usually come after the verb يعني بعد الفعل. For example, quickly, slowly, bravely, loudly. ثاني نوع اللي هو adverbs of degree. Answer the question to what extent or how much. For example, very, extremely, nearly, almost, to. النوع الثالث اللي هو adverbs of frequency. Answer the question how often. For example, always, sometimes, hardly, never. النوع الرابع اللي هو adverbs of time. ظروف تاع المكان. Answer the question when. For example, here, in 2021, yesterday, last week. خامس نوع اللي هو adverbs of place. ظروف المكان. Answer the question where. For example, anywhere, here, near. النوع السادس هو adverbs of certainty. هما definitely, certainly, probably, perhaps, maybe, possibly. And the last type I forget to write is adverbs of opinion. For example, personally, honestly, seriously, and so on. النوع السادس هو conjunctions. Is a word that connects or joins words, phrases, clauses or sentences together. يعني تربط بين الكلمات الجمل وشبه الجمل. أنواع conjunctions عندنا النوع الأول coordinating conjunctions ولا conjunction of coordination واللي هما مجموعين في كلمة واحدة اللي هي الفان boys واللي هما for and nor but or yet and so. النوع الثاني اللي هو correlative conjunctions. They work in pairs. For example, either or, neither nor, both and, whether or. وآخر نوع اللي هو subordinating conjunctions ولا conjunctions of subordination. They connect two or more clauses, dependent and independent. اللي هما because, as soon as, while, when, before, after. سابع نوع اللي هو prepositions. Types of preposition. أول نوع اللي هو simple prepositions. It could be preposition of time, place or direction. For example, in, under, during, since, at. النوع الثاني اللي هو double consist prepositions. Consist of two simple prepositions used together. For example, into, within, without, up to. النوع الثالث اللي هو compound prepositions. Consist of two or more words. For example, in addition to, on behalf of, according to, in front of. النوع الرابع اللي هو participle usually ends with ed or ing. For example, during, including, provided. وآخر نوع اللي هو phrase. For example, on time, near the house. آخر نوع اللي هو interjections ولا التعابير الانفعالية are emotional expressions which convey different types of feelings like happiness and anger. They usually occur at the beginning of sentence or also at the end of the sentence. For example, oh, ouch, no way. So this is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.